Hey guys, it's me Lilly, and today I want to give you another news update from Europe, especially Germany and Austria. Also, I would like to apologize. I have to film on my GoPro because I crashed both of my main cameras. Alright, so first I would like to show you this article here. And in this article they are saying that 1/5 of the Austrians do have less than 500 euros on their bank accounts. And I believe 27% only live hand to mouth or something. So it's really bad, and people don't have any savings anymore. 5% are saying that they have no savings at all. 7% are saying that they don't know what to do if they have an emergency. And also those people who have 500 euros on the side are only 19% anymore. So that's not a lot, guys. 13% of the Austrians have between 500 and 1,000 euros. 75% of people are saying that they have already used some financial kind of credit, And also a lot of people are buying stuff on credit without paying it first. And they are also taking too much money out of their bank account, so they have a minus on the bank account. Then also here there was a survey in this newspaper article asking people how much money they have. And in this article, the people were saying, like, this poll was 300,000 Austrians, and 27% were saying, I have less than 0 euros on my bank account. So 27% has a minus on their bank account. Yeah, then also natural gas is going to become more expensive. So here they are talking about plus 16.6% for 2025. But that's only the fees to use the natural gas network. Then here you can see an article that the banks, or some banks, are recommending that people have cash at home. So they are saying that if something happens, like there's an emergency because of Russia, if there's, for example, a war or a war getting started inside of Europe in a NATO country, a possible war scenario, they are recommending that people have cash at home. Here there's an article about eating or heating. So some people apparently have to make the decision if they want to eat or if they want to heat the house. And also electricity prices are going to explode in 2025. So here they are saying that in 2025 the electricity will become up to 45% more expensive. And this will have dramatic consequences for the social life in Austria. Yeah, while people are struggling to make a living, also a lot of people are now losing their jobs because the industry is not doing well. So in this article they are saying that Volkswagen is in a crisis, Audi is closing factories, Mercedes is saving billions, Ford is closing thousands of jobs, and now also Porsche has problems with the financial situation. So apparently their EV models are not selling that well. And yeah, that's a huge problem. Then next we have problems with the lack of electricity in Europe. And that's mainly because of Germany and the Green New Deal, So Germany has switched off 9 safe and functioning nuclear power plants in the last 5 years, I believe. And they also have switched off a couple of coal plants. So now this electricity is of course missing in the electric grid, in the European electric grid. So actually we have one common European electric grid. And now because Germany needs so much electricity, the price keeps rising sometimes. It really depends if the sun is shining or not, or if there's wind or not. So sometimes when there's no sun and no wind, the price is going up insanely. And it's not only in Germany, but also in entire Europe, the price of electricity is going up. And now other countries have complained about that, especially Sweden here, but also Norway have complained about the situation that the price is rising, and that's causing a lot of problems for factories, for example. Yeah, then in between you always read about warmongering articles saying that Germany is warning of a Russian attack on NATO land and we have to calculate an attack. And yeah, they always try to, beat the war drums. But I think this will soon be over. I think soon the war will end because it's really unpopular. And unfortunately, too many people have died already. Yeah, the next topic, which is also really concerning, is that a lot of people are afraid that they will take away our cash. So, for example, what they've already done is they've lowered the amount of payments that you can pay with cash. So now you cannot make cash payments with more than 10,000 euros anymore. So if you want to get a used car, for example, and it costs 15,000 euros, you cannot pay the whole sum in cash anymore. So that's what they have tried to do for a long time, and now they have made a law. So this is now true for all of the countries of Europe. Also, here they are saying that why we have so much anxiety about the end of cash. So in this article, they are talking about that we have less and less coins. So they are producing less coins in the European Union. So we have less cash, and also we have less and less ATMs. So it's pretty clear that if an ATM is too far away that you can walk to, then people, they get out the bank card or credit card and pay with the bank card. So that's a problem. Of course, you need ATMs and a good network of ATMs to make cash payments possible. Yeah, so we have less and less ATMs. So they are going to make it harder to pay with cash. At the same time, while they are trying to take away our cash, some bankers are saying that we should teach our children to use real cash, because a lot of children and the youth, they don't know anymore how to use cash because they instantly pay with their bank cards, and because of that they don't have a good feeling when there's no money anymore on the card. But if you teach them how to use cash, and if the cash is gone, they will learn, hey, if I spend too much money, then the money is gone. But if the children learn that if you spend the cash and the purse is empty, this is how they will learn how to deal with money. And a lot of the younger people, they haven't learned that, and this is why they keep spending and spending and spending money and making debts and even more debts. Also next, the economy is doing really bad in Austria. The prognosis is looking worse as they would have thought. So they are saying that in 2025 we will not grow a lot anymore. And last year, 2024, the economy has shrunken by 1%. Yeah, the next, I found this article here, and actually I was a little bit surprised to read an article like this in the mainstream newspaper. But in this article, they are describing a super flare coming from the sun, a CME, and how this potentially would have the power of billions of atomic bombs, which could cause and wreak havoc on Earth, and which will cause the satellites to die, and which might even cause the internet to black out. And they are not writing a lot about the electrical grid, but the electric grid is the first thing which will die. So according to this study here, which was made by the Max Planck Institute, they are saying that sun-like stars have and produce super flares more often than what we have thought. So apparently a CME from the sun is not that unlikely. In this article they are saying that electricity and natural gas are becoming more expensive in 2025. So they've calculated that it will cost about 980 euros more per year for the average household. So yeah, that's a lot of money, guys, and I'm really wondering how people are going to pay for it if they have less than zero money on their bank account. Yeah, then also for 2025, Politicians have decided to tax the car owners even more, and politicians are really loving to do that. They love it because apparently they don't like car owners. So here they're saying that it's not going to get any cheaper in 2025. So what exactly is going to get more expensive for car owners? First of all, purchasing a car, driving the car, and also filling up the tank of your car. Here they're saying that gas and diesel are becoming more expensive. The price for CO2 is going to get increased. Per liter, it's going to be 3% more. And also, if you're purchasing a new car, we always had this CO2 tax, which is called NOVA, and it's calculating how many grams of CO2 is coming out of the car. So it's really, really expensive. It's making cars considerably more expensive here in Austria than in Germany. Germany doesn't have this tax, but Austria does have this tax, of course, which makes the cars 2,000 to 5,000 euros more expensive, depending on the price of the car. Then also the insurance for cars is going to become more expensive. And also if you want to drive on the Austrian Autobahn, you have to purchase a sticker that you put on the windshield. And this sticker is now also 7.7% more expensive. Then also the Austrian healthcare system is going to become more expensive. So first of all, the teeth filling are becoming more expensive, apparently. Now you have to pay it privately. And if you need a prescription drug and you get this prescription filling, this will also increase in price. Here there's this article that I wanted to show you earlier. So this is how much electricity Germany has to import from other countries. So apparently Germany needs to import about 28,000 gigawatt hours of electricity per year. So apparently this is costing 2 billion euros, 2.3 billion euros. If you want to artificially raise the price of electricity, then you just turn off a couple of really good and high quality power plants, and then you have a higher price of electricity. So if you want to do that, this is exactly what you want to do. So now I'm just asking myself, which politician is so stupid to do this? And it's crazy. It's really crazy. How can a politician make a decision like this and threaten the supply of electricity? It's not only that the price increases, but also they are threatening entire Europe with a potential blackout because of the volatility of the grid. So that's highly, highly irresponsible. And I cannot believe that those politicians, they are still sitting in their positions. So it's really crazy. Crazy what's going on here in Europe. Then also here there's a price increase overview of certain foods which have increased in price in 2024. So apparently raisins have increased in price by 42%, butter 25%, orange juice 20%, apples 19%, apple juice 16%, and so on and so forth. And while people are suffering from products, electricity, gas, diesel, and natural gas becoming more expensive, our politicians have nothing better to do than thinking about increasing taxes again, because cutting costs will not make it, right? And now in Germany, they even want to build back the natural gas system. They want to build it back, and the customers should pay for it. So you will have less natural gas pipes or something, the infrastructure. And some critics are saying that this is an act of destruction, completely insane. So why would you ever build back infrastructure? It's not making any sense. Also, in Germany, they are now taxing the pensioners more. So in future, they want to get 4 billions of euros from pensioners. So they are going to increase the taxes for the pensions. And this is the next ridiculous thing. So in Germany and Austria, you're paying like taxes for a future pension. So you're paying your taxes your entire life until you go into pension. I think in Germany, the age for the pension is it 67 already? I don't know. And then you are in pension and you still have to pay taxes on your pension. And that's so crazy, guys. I mean, this is robbery. What else should this be? I'm not going to pay for an insurance. This is what it is. It's an insurance. And then when I go into pension, I have to tax the pension money again. Crazy. Loco, loco. Yeah, and then also 100,000 people are sick right now. I've never seen so many sick people around, and people are really sick. They are not just, acting or something. They are really, really sick. Yeah, and because so many people are sick, now there are some experts who are saying that people should work even if they are sick. So they can work from at home, for example, a couple of hours a day. Because if so many people are getting sick, it's costing the government billions of euros. So they don't like that. And this is why now they are thinking that people who are sick should still work a little bit of hours when they are sick. So they want to introduce a 25, 50 and 75% model. Depending on the sickness, you might still have to work 25% of your time. Oh my God. So this is like being a slave, If you like slavery, then you vote for this crap here. Yeah, guys, so this is it for today. I really want to thank you for watching. And also I want to thank you. A lot of people have supported my channel by purchasing my self-designed survival knife, the Apocalypse 1T. And it's almost sold out now. So there are only 30 pieces left. And as I've said before, I don't want to make a new purchase from this factory in Taiwan because it has become too expensive. And yeah, so if you would like to support my channel, there are 30 pieces left. And then that's it for this model. There won't be any new knives in this quality anymore. So if you want to get one, get it now, because otherwise they will be gone. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. And if you want to get more news updates from Europe, then make sure that you are subscribing to my channel. Stay tuned.